Now this brings us to the last part of understanding your current financial situation before we move on in the next section to the more exciting part of what we can change and how we can generate additional income. So if you download the Excel sheet, I'm quickly going to explain to you how to use it. This is all referring back to the JAR system on a video that you just watched, but we are going to make 1 or 2 adjustments that I think is very critical as from 2020. So first of all, you need to determine how much is your current income. So I would say just round it off, look at your different streams of income. If you've got additional rental income, earning any interest, everything, add it up together, maybe round it off, and I would suggest taking off taxes for now. Then we look at the different expenses. So first of all, living expenses. So I'm first going to go into the detail of each and every one, and then it come back to where it should be. So under living expenses, I've made a whole list that you can have a look at and see what are you possibly paying per month. So some will be applicable, some will not. The only 1 or 2 things that I want to highlight is your accommodation. Now accommodation means rental income, your bond that you're paying, but if you are staying in your own house and it's fully paid, what would you have paid in rent to stay there? Please use that figure, because this is the rent that you're actually losing from staying in that property. So just go through everything here. Also just note savings, monthly savings just to put away for long term is also considered a expense. So then from there on, the next one will be your IGAs, income generating assets or investments. So this is what you're putting away on a monthly base into investments or into income generating assets. Anything that's creating further income. So if you've got a rental property and you're paying a bond on that, or you're paying levies on that, this will be under income generating assets. The third one is education. Now this is not school fees, this is not university fees, this is personal development. This is crucial that you do spend a certain percentage on this every month. So this is towards courses, personal development, online courses, books that you're reading, seminars that you're attending. All of that is education. Then your fun. I think everybody knows what this is. What money are you spending on a monthly basis on doing fun things, doing exciting things, things that you really enjoy, all of that. Next one will be your gratitude. Now gratitude is not necessarily your church fees. This is giving away money that has got no benefit to you. Giving away money to an organization where it feeds children, but you don't get any credit for it, and there's also no tax benefit for you. Now the last one will be your creditors. Your creditors, this is anybody that you owe money to. So this will be your clothing accounts, car, installments, anything that you're paying off on a monthly basis. So what you can do is you will see everything has been calculated for you. So you can really just type in the different creditors and it will automatically create the total for you in each section. So if we go back to this column, this is very important. We're really not concerned about the numbers here. We're only concerned about the percentage. So if you look under living expenses, now according to the JAR system, your living expenses should be less than 55% according to the previous video. Now this is the one crucial thing that changed, and for very good reason. Currently, we're aiming to get our living expenses between 30 and 50%. So just have a look and see what is your current ratio. Then the very, very important part is IGAs. Before, you could get by if your IGAs were on about 10% per month. Under the current financial situation, you really should be looking at spending at least 10 to 30% on IGAs, and this is why we are bringing down the living expenses, or at least aim to bring that down. Education, this is your personal development, should be on 10%. Fun, very important, 10%. Gratitude as well, and try to get your creditors below 10%, preferably below 5%. So this will give you a very good indication on what you need to adjust. For most people, living expenses are close to 100%, and this is where we're running into financial trouble. So you either have one choice: you need to bring this down as much as possible, but you need to find a way to increase your income generating assets per month. And this is where we go to the very next step, which is very exciting, because the easiest way to change it is to create additional income.